Hey everyone, I'm audible. Hey everybody, I'm audible. Hey everybody. Now I think my voice is clear. So, so from morning, as I told you, yeah, if you watch my previous session, so yeah, I already did 3 sessions. So basically, right now I'm just refactoring my code base. The code base is kind of like 60,000 line of codes. So you can imagine how bigger and complex it is. And nowadays, I don't write much more code, just I manage. This is when you go to a real time code base or when you work with your team, you only get some fraction of that pipeline and you have to write, and you can see the way they write code, it's very organized and separation of concern. So you can only handle that particular task or particular segment of that code base. and they are not coupling each other, right? Okay, whatever. So my whole purpose is to show you how I manage my entire code base and how I use AI tools to understand faster and write code. So right now I'm just refactoring my code base again, and so this platform, it's about creating a collaborative real-time SaaS platform. So here I'm implementing a canvas and also documenting features. So I also allow users so they can ask AI and generate the entire complex tasks into mind map or brainstorming, because the traditional platform allow only just manually you can add or create, but nowadays AI can do that. So that are the things I just automate. And here just I'm showing you my code base and how I work. So definitely you will get the idea how the developer, the pro developer or senior developer work. Particularly if you are running your own startup or you're alone and you have a very large code base. You believe or not, if you look at my code base, I have more than 60,000 line of code and 700 plus file, 300 plus folder. So now you can imagine how bigger this project is. And yeah, so it's been 110 days. You can see the video title and thumbnail. So yeah, so now I'm just reading before refactoring, and that's my, so yeah, I'm just documenting my things, so what it will handle. Then I can ask AI to write a code. So how I use the chat GPT in order to understand my code base, And yeah, because as you know, my code base is very big, almost 60,000. So I'm just, hey. So right now, if you understand how top developer handle their code base and understanding the code base, nowadays it's very difficult to manage your code base, but it's very easy to write your code base, right? Because AI can write entire your features or yeah, but if you don't understand your code base, you cannot refactor. But yeah, you can do that with help of AIs. Okay, so nowadays AI can do that, but AI is very expensive. Believe it or not, if you run AI on my in Cursor or VS Code to just refactor, or it takes more than 2 or 3 million per message. Think about for a second. The more larger code base is, well, right now my I'm building to automate a business operation. So it's kind of like uh, developer now can create a visual mind map, brainstorming, and also a document so that they can research about their product, marketing, how they implement. So implementing a real-time collaborative platform. So now AI can handle all the automation. Just you have to ask. The traditional platform only allow users to just do manually, but my platform handle rest of the tasks. So that's I'm building, and I have completed the manual tasks. Now I'm integrating AI. So that's why I'm just refactoring my code base so that I can create a unified pipeline. And if you guys here first time, I'll just show you how much money did you AI coding. Like you are asking like AI subscription or what? The code guy, like you're asking AI subscription. Like I don't have any AI subscription. Like I use Chat GPT because I know AI is very expensive. So that's why if you look at, I have I already organized my Chat GPT project. So each project has their own responsibility. The way I handle my code base, and I do not have any subscription, like because yeah, AI is very expensive. So what I do instead, I just provide the context. That's why if you look at, I just organize my code base context. So let's say this is my system flow, this is my architecture and how architecture work, and this is my system ownership, how each pattern works. No, I have Go. Okay, I have Go subscription, like and that also free of cost. So yeah, ChatGPT offer me a Go as a free of cost for 1 year. So I did. So now if you look at, I have a Go, and now it's unlimited. Yeah, but I yeah, and now so like if you don't know, I can give you the free version, that is Queen. So Queen is kind of like codex. You can run and understand your code base. Okay, so this is the, you can see the interface, and this is the coder, and this coder is, yeah, So you can see, you can get the same interface like this, and this is my repo, you can see, and I have this three branch. So let's say you want to debug your code base here, just you have to connect your GitHub and you can ask. So just from here I just only grab my folder structure. If you look at, so I ask to grab my folder structure and then I just copy, because when I chat here, if you look at, I first need to give the context. If I give the context, like you're asking me my current output means my UI. Okay, so let's run my code. Then I have to run my code. Okay, uh, just okay. Maybe I will get error because right now I'm just refactoring. So let's see. Maybe I can get error, some error. Let's see. Mm, just a second. I have to run my code base. Mm, okay. So I'm using Next.js. Uh, it takes time. Okay. Meanwhile, so I'll like I'll tell you, this is this QN coder is very helpful. Like if you don't know, okay, if you look at, so I connect my GitHub. Okay, maybe my internet is pretty slow. Sorry, bro. Like to be honest, my internet is not good. My laptop is not good. My camera is not good because I'm from literally a village and I don't have much more resources. And if you can look at the place is not right. So that's, yeah, lagging. It's kind of like internet speed. Anyways, so yeah, now still lagging exists. So it takes time to load the code. I don't know why. Now it's compiling. Okay, so meanwhile, let's. Okay, now here you go. Now I have to log in. What's going on? Okay. Let me fix my time because Next.js is very. I think I have to fix my setting and sync. Okay, okay, okay. Just a second. Okay, okay, okay. Just a second, man. I need to do something here. All right. And I hope the bugs is exist, so I have to fix the input path firstly because I changed the my source of truth, because source of truth is my other file is consuming like UI or yeah, definitely I will get uh, input path mismatch error. So that's why I have to fix. I think yeah, yesterday my code was running good, but like if you watch my previous video, so yeah, from morning I just start to refactor. Mm, okay, here you go. And my UI is not production ready because I don't know. I only just implement the functionality. If you look at this is not production ready UI, I will work on definitely. I'm just first fixing my execution runtime and backend side. Here you cannot see my code base. There is no backend. All right. If you look at Next.js code base, you cannot see any backend folder. Right. And yeah, if you look at my, so there is no backend. Right. And if you see any real project in Next.js, so you understand. Okay. So this is just a very basic user interface. So basically, this is my just project output. It's not production ready UI at all. right? But if you look at my code base, I have the 60,000 line of code. Okay, so I complete 70% of my execution pipeline, and yeah, and now I'm just implementing AI. Then once it it's completed, then I will focus the entire UI, because UI just so right now just I was understanding my code base with help of AI. So here just I'm showing you how I manage my entire startup, because in this startup I'm alone. I do not have any team member or any mentor or any investors. Even if you look at my background, and I just learn everything by doing. Okay, I just write code, and it doesn't work. I break, I refactor. So in 110 days, I just struggle a lot. And even though I refactor a lot in this 110 days, almost 3.5 months, I refactor a lot, and I learned architecture, design, how uh, enterprise level code is written. I learned that, and I learned by doing. I face problem. I understand that system doesn't work for future. So now I end up like this. Look at my code base. I end up like this. In this is our Next.js project. It's a file router base. File base, right? And yeah, so if you look at the way I organize my code base. So anyways, my ultimate goal, if you are alone and if you are afraid of this AI era, then you are not alone. Okay, now in this era, I think coding will be totally replaced by AI agent. Right. So to be honest, nowadays I don't write any line of code at all. I just only manage AI and my code base. And if you want to manage your code base, now you need understanding of code base. Otherwise, because let's say if I want to hire you, why would I hire you? Because now if I have money, I can buy subscription, and then agent can run and run, fix bugs, right? So now the company hire you not because you can write the code, because you understand the system and you can fix the system, you can manage the system, right? So now you have to build a understanding of code base, understanding of architecture, right? Because AI can write code faster than you, and they can fix bugs faster than you, right? So in this era, I think as a developer, our job is to just solve the real problem. So we can nowadays one human can run the entire company. So there is no bottleneck about, okay, I do not have technical background, I cannot write code, because you have to just give a prompt, get output. That's it, man. So most of the time I spend to understand code base architecture. Doesn't matter right now. Live, how many chat I have? Lot of chat. So right now, just I'm understanding code base, my own code base. So it's a very huge, and how huge it is. I think it's not a. I have almost 60,000 line of code, and it's very difficult to debug and refactor, because complexity is out there. this is the notion. And here I just, if you look at, I have huge document about my code base. And because in this project I'm alone, and I have to know what what I am doing with, so that if I want to refactor, I can refactor. And I don't have any AI subscription plan for like an editor, so I have to provide a context to AI. So each chat session I just provide context, so then AI can understand what I have in my code base, right? Otherwise AI can write, because AI is not reliable at all. You have to understand, AI is not reliable at all and not deterministic. So that's why I just document my entire code base. If you look at, I have huge document nested, right? So yeah, how my layer, what their responsibility, because each, my architecture philosophy, if you look at, I also create those rules. Like, guys, this is the production ready understanding. Like, if you just work with some a big project, they have millions line of code, right? Because I have 60,000 line of code, but they have a million, maybe billion, right? But still, I'm just struggling a lot to refactor or when bug gets in system. So yeah, so that's why I have separately my the entire folder structure. So I give, and here you can learn how I work by alone in this complex SaaS platform. I'm building a SaaS platform. This is my architecture philosophy, if you look at. And then I have nested document as well. And how, like, yeah, I document so I can read what I'm building. And even I note down, because of if somebody want to work with me, I have to understand, I have to give them what I'm building, right? As the way um, enterprise level code base uh, documented their code base, right? So anyways, my ultimate goal right now is to understand the code base. And as I encourage you nowadays, if you think company hire you because you know how to write code, then you are wrong. Because if you look at nowadays, people hire you because you understand the code base. You can refactor, you can manage your code, right? So that's why understanding is very important. And most of the time I spend to understand code base. Okay, it's been 34 minutes. I'm in the live stream. Guys, I don't do live stream. Okay, usually I used to upload my coding tutorial or project tutorial in this channel. It's been 2 months. I just upload my last video about code. And from yesterday I decided to upload every single day live session what I'm doing with my code. And yeah, so that's, I'm just, so yeah, i just I just saw how I organize and how I learn by doing, because you have to evolve in this AI era. Otherwise AI can take over. So here, should I add something or like I don't know. Now let's say now what about these files? Can you tell me? So right now I'm gonna refactor my code base. So before refactoring, I want to know what each file will have a responsibility, right? Then I can ask right question to AI and then provide my context to actually implement the correct field or correct pipeline. Okay. Yeah. So like if you have a context, then you can provide AI. Then AI can create properly. But if you don't know, then how you can understand, right? So that's why I'm just understanding. So I have only these few folder, okay, right? But now I'm just fully creating a production level pipeline, a unified pipeline for AI, AI prompt, and human manual intent, right? So that's why. Okay. So this way I just read a lot. Nowadays, I think if you look at my ChatGPT usage, I think every single day I use more than 20 to 25 million tokens through chat. And I think 14 to 15 hours I just use ChatGPT in my daily life. It is very helpful. Hey everyone, just if you like what I do, or you can like you can comment or chat any topic if you want to understand maybe AI regarding tools or any course, you can just chat. Definitely I will talk about it, or maybe I can record it and then I upload, or like yeah, or maybe through live session or live stream I can explain properly with proper planning. Just tell me what you want, because right now I'm just understanding my own code base. If you would like to understand a complex code base system design, or yeah, so what I learned from last 2 years in my code base, so I can share you if you like, or if you need a mental model in this AI era, so I can provide you. Okay, let me show you actually how I use. Okay, hold on guys, hold on. Let me show you something very interesting. So okay, okay, how I understand my complex things through document. Okay, so if you look at, this is my system. Okay, if I zoom out how my system works, so yeah, so this is the AI. Okay, so this is, guys, my complex uh, system. Okay, so like I understand. Okay, I create my entire flow. Okay, you can understand how system works. This is the pure system design, right? So like I never spent on system design. I learned system design by doing and by refactoring, because I refactor a lot. And yeah, so this is my very basic thing. So this is it's a AI native collaborative platform. I have two things like human execution and AI execution. This is the human execution pipeline. This is the AI execution pipeline. So if you are building any AI native project, you have to create a deterministic pipeline or execution flow, because AI output is not deterministic, right? So you can look at my uh, this is the human execution flow, and this is the AI execution flow, right? And I'm building a collaborative SaaS platform, and you can look at how this system works. And yeah, this is also, and I break down each files and folder. And yeah, because if you look at this, my system is very human and AI is same, like from now on. And it's a collaborative. I use a lot of other things, right? So if you have understanding like this, then you can build easily how actually code works. Yes, this is also human execution, as I told you. and and yeah, so in my project I'm building a runtime centric approach. I'm following runtime centric approach, which means it's an execution flow. And yeah, so this is the flow. You can, yeah, if you first, if you are building very SaaS platform, you need to understand what you are building. And this is my modern system architecture, like ownership, right? How who owns. And this is my just plan, nothing else. Yeah, this is the front and back end. So right now in Next.js, so the back end is uh, I just change this front and back end concept. Just I follow the responsibility and ownership system. That is this runtime centric approach. So here now new I just evolved, as I told you. Um, yeah, now this is my system. Like yeah, this is and so any you can follow this pattern pretty much same, because nothing else. So you have like this is I'm following architecture like, okay, let me show you. uh, let me show you in my document what my architecture is. uh, Architecture, current code base system, architecture philosophy. I don't know where the document is. System 1 or 2. Okay. Mm, where is my architecture, man? AI, final execution flow, code, full system meaning. Okay. So guys, this is just my, so in backend side I'm following DD, which is domain driven design. So yeah, so I have this again, what's going on. So that's a bad, what? So yeah, this is the domain. So I have, this is a, here I have domain which I designed. This is called DD, triple D. And okay, okay, so that is DD, which means domain driven design, and I follow this. And then hexagonal, like it's kind of like hexagonal, so to organize the layer, that's why I have. And then this CQRS style separation, like C for command, query, read, and segregation. And then runtime oriented. So right now my code is not implement based approach. My code is runtime execution based, which means responsibility and ownership. And I also have plugin and registry architecture. And this is the pipeline, like command, transaction, mutation pipeline. And this is a collaborative distributed state architecture, which means using live blocks as a real-time state. And then I have projection-based read architecture. So yeah, and this is just my execution flow: UI, intent, command, transaction, mutation, runtime state, then synchronization, then projection and UI. That's it. It's a simple thing, right? And these simple things I just visualize this way. If you look at, I visualize this way, right? So this is very complex, and because I just break down the AI execution flow as well, and this is my final ownership model, right? You can see everything become deterministic runtime execution. So my architecture philosophy is simple. I have to write code deterministic so that it can get same input, provide same output, nothing else. then you can scale faster and independently. Okay, whatever. So guys, this is the architecture, nothing else. And I'm just reading my code base, and yeah, I feel like it's been 1 hour. So should I now stop live stream, or like, or let's not stop, like let's beyond 1 hour. what about this file? So why these two file exist, and like what would they handle? I understand set select and clear select. So what add and remove? Well, right now I have this type of basic implementation using React Flow building features. So I think I need to then add from my command or mutation layer. Otherwise, it will not match because I'm using React Flow building, which is uh, visualization. but I have to create this pipeline as well. What do you think? So this way I just read and fix my bugs. But now as I'm refactoring my code base in order to implement AI, so I'm just researching about my code base and new implementation. As you suggest earlier this code base, and I will implement. Now I research about it, now I will implement. So which one at least I need to implement? Or yeah, so you provide this is the correct and production ready, and this cover all the node life cycle, edge life cycle, and the relationships and the bulk as well. Yeah, I will work on the bulk folder because when I integrate AI, but except bulk, what uh, could I focus on? I already have exist some of it,